Hey guys. So today I'm gonna go ahead and create this look. This is going to be more of a drugstore look. I do have some high-end products in this look, but most of everything is high-end. I'm sorry, most of everything is drugstore. Okay, so I already prepped my skin. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour foundation. I have it in the color golden, and I'm gonna use this Real Techniques sponge. Super high coverage, full coverage. It doesn't feel like you're wearing anything. I'm gonna conceal my dark circles with the Makeup Revolution concealer. I have the shade C11. So this is like my skin tone. And a little more here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. Wow, I'm loving this concealer. First time I use it, but I really love it. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and highlight with another shade. This is the shade C9. So it's a bit lighter just to highlight. So with the remainders of the other side, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my lids with that. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and be using a combination of these two palettes today. These are by Wet n Wild, and as you could tell, they're extremely beautiful. They are pigmented. I've been using this one a lot. This is compared to the Modern Renaissance palette. This shade right here, which is a transition shade, reminds me so much of the Melt Stack Cosmetics thing that I use all the time. Actually, let's compare this one and this one. Like, this might be a little bit more orangey, I think, but I think that's like a dupe. I think if you're looking for something like this that I use all the time, this will be a good alternative. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with that. I'm actually gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start with that shade right now. The Morphe M535 brush. You guys seen me use this brush before on my channel. I really love this brush. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and start with this shade right here. Always tap up your brush for the excess product. You don't want any of the excess product on your brush, because then that's gonna be really harsh and really hard to blend. And this is gonna be my first shade, just to the base for all my shadows. So it's my transition shade, so it's a lot easier to blend all of the shadows into it. So we're gonna gradually build the color. So this is like my lacy eye a little bit, I think. So I always bring my transition shade a little bit higher than like my brow bone, just because I have to match it with this eye. So this one does require like a little bit extra of attention. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the orange shade, same brush as well. Oh, this orange shade is so beautiful, you guys. I actually bought all of their palettes that they came out with this, so it's like other 2 more. I have 4 in total. So I have these 3 in the house. So I'm really loving these palettes right now, especially because they're like really neutral colors that I will use all the time. And I already have their other shadow trios or whatever they're called, or palettes, I mean. So then I'm gonna go in with this little tiny blending brush. This is the M506 brush by Morphe. I'm actually gonna do a mixture of colors. I'm gonna go into this palette right here. I do have a haul video, so you guys will see like the comparison and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna use this like magenta color right here, and I'm gonna mix it with the orange that I was using in the other palette. So pretty much this is what it's going to look like. So some of this and some of that, and it's because that shimmery shade that I want to use in the palette has like that mixture of those 2 colors. So I really want it to be kind of more monochromatic, but I just want to step out of my comfort zone a little bit because I'm not so used to doing color, and I really love doing the color video that I did for you guys, the blue eye, and I've really been inspired by color lately. I'm actually going to use this big blending brush from Morphe as well. This is a M441 brush. And of course this video is non-sponsored. None of my videos are sponsored. So I'm just going to go ahead and give it a blend without no product at all whatsoever, just to make sure that all the harsh lines are all the harsh lines are blended. And I think that's good enough for me. Okay, so this is the new this is a Maybelline Master Prime long lasting shadow base, but this is illuminating one, so it's not like just any shadow base. So you can see this can make a really pretty shadow. Like, look how luminous that is. But I'm gonna go ahead and use it, of course, for my lids. So since I'm here, I'm just gonna apply some more on my hand. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go ahead and use this nameless brush. I used it for my brows last time as well. I'm not sure where I got this from, but anything like this will do. And it's just a little tiny like concealer brush. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab some of the back of my palm, and I'm not like really gonna do a what's it called, a cut crease. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it right here on my lid, just so that color can pop. And I actually have this brush here. This is like a dual ended brush. It has like a concealer brush type of thing, and like a little tiny blending brush. This came in one of those Makeup Revolution powders, so I'm just gonna go, palettes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use the concealer side just for that shadow, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this pretty shadow right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap up a little bit of the excess and start applying it on my lid. Well, the shadow's beautiful, like beyond beautiful. So once again, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the magenta color right there, and I'm gonna go back to the little tiny blending brush from Morphe, the M506 brush. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tap the magenta color. And I'm just pretty much adding it a little bit to the outer corner of the eye, and I'm adding it to the crease a little bit just to blend that that shimmery shade. But I don't want none of the, I want the mattes and the shimmers to stay separate from each other, so that's why I really go in with the detail brush. So instead of going with the big brush, I don't have to, you know, mess up the whole look. Actually, let me grab this e.l.f. brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and dust off the powder. And dusting this off, like it literally is dusting off the whatever fallout you might have, and it's not leaving it on your under eye, but literally you just tap it and dust, tap it and dust, tap it and dust, tap it and dust. I don't usually cream contour, but I'm gonna go ahead and try a little bit just because I want to try this new Wet n Wild Mega Glow contour, and this is in the color Where Is Walnut. So this is what it looks like. It's like a little stick. So I'm kind of scared because I usually don't do this step, but we're gonna go ahead and try it out. Put my hair back a little bit more. So silly, I just go in one. And I haven't set my face, so I have this new brush here. This is by Urban Studio. It's like a contour brush. I really think that this will be perfect for a contour brush. I mean cream contour, so that's why I wanted it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. I don't know. I think I can really even tell. I hate to cream contour because I can really tell my skin, but on other people I could tell. So with the brush, it's really good though. So besides blending it, I always tap it as well, just to make sure. I mean, besides just like blending it, I do it really lightly like this, but I like to tap it because it gives you more of a non-harsh blend. So non-harsh blend, it gives you more of a clean blend, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with another Urban Studio brush. This is like a powder brush, and for that I'm gonna go ahead and use my Sephora brush. I mean powder, face powder. I love this powder. There's nothing else that I like, so yeah, gonna go ahead and tap it. Yeah, Black Radiance. Yeah, Black Radiance. You guys know I love this powder. This is the one in golden almond. So this works perfect for me. I've gone through so many of these powders, you guys have no idea. And this is like a face powder, I think, but I really like to use it for my contour. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some and then tap the excess of my brush. And once again, I'm gonna go ahead and use the dual contour one. You guys know I love this one as well. I use it all the time. Same brush, just mixing the two of them. I'm going in. It's so funny because my classmates, they already figure it out that I go ham on bronzer, but I don't care. I love bronzer, and this is how I bronze. You want to know how I bronze? This is how I bronze. Like, I don't know what to tell you. So it might still look a little bit harsh once you do this step after, but I always go back in with my powder brush and just tap it away as well, just around the edges. This is a struggle because I broke the lid to my Makeup Revolution fake bronzer. This is another product that I love, but it still works. Still has a lot of, I feel like I haven't even used it, but I use it a lot. So same brush that I contour with, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this to like kind of like as a blush bronzer type of thing, but I just like this because this gives me like a little bit of an extra glow. So I do bring it a little bit higher, kind of like if it was blush. Another Urban Studio brush. This will be in my haul video, so you guys will get the details on that video. I'm not sure which one is going up first, so whichever one goes go first, you guys are gonna see it, okay? So back again, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Hoola bronzer for the this is gonna be for my nose contour. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap some. And then like clearly. I'm gonna go ahead and set my brows because I haven't done this yet since you guys saw my brow tutorial. You guys saw my brow tutorial, okay? But since I do feel like they're a little bit powdery now after all these powders and blending and all this stuff going on, I do feel like I need that. If you feel like you get some on your brow bone when you do this sometimes, you could just grab a Q-tip and wipe it away. Okay? So that's that, and then the other side now. I'm gonna go ahead and use this waterproof coal eyeliner. This is like a cream color, waterline color, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this my lower lash line. And this color pencils or eye pencils, all they do is just kind of open up your eye a little bit more. I do not want this to be like a dark smoky eye or anything like that, so I do want my eyes to be a little bit more open. So I have been trying out, you guys know that I like the natural spray one that I used before, the Wet n Wild spray, but now they came out with the matte finish, and this is this cute little black bottle. So I'm gonna go back in with this palette, right here, and I'm gonna use the gold shade for the inner corner, because I do think that the gold matches with it because it has gold reflex. Whoa, this is like Rihanna highlight, you guys. Whoa. Now again with the highlighter, the Wet n Wild highlighter. This is the one in Golden Flower Crown. So it looks like that. So I've used this fan brush on my channel before. I will link it down below. And I'm just gonna go ahead and, this is the same brand as the powder brush that's my contour brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and just highlight. I'm gonna avoid my little friend down here because that's not what we don't want to highlight. No. Okay, you guys. So I put on my lashes now. Yes, I put on my lashes now. I'm gonna go ahead and use this new lip liner I got from the Essence Long Lasting Lip Liner, and this is in the color 05 Lovely Frappuccino. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this to my lips, of course. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use this Melt Cosmetics lipstick, and this is in the color On The Go. So it's not sponsored either. Nothing sponsored. I'm not sponsored by anything yet. So then I have another Essence lip gloss. This is the Triple XL Shine. Which is like this. It's just a clear lip gloss to apply on top of any color. I should have been using a little spatula already because it's already all dirty with it, but whatever. Just gonna go roll with it. Whoa. Whoa. Well, that's it, you guys. I really hope you guys really love this look. I know my hair is a bit crazy, but come on, can we like just look at that, right?